Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Mike 57. So we got man.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go, D. 18, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 3.
Out of his end zone, here's Vic, eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
They're going to keep it on the ground, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Back to it after the pick 6. Vic. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, D, let's go.
To throw again, Vic. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Vic trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Cliff Harris, the 6-time Pro Bowler. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So now the Saints offense coming back out there. They're going to be called on to go for 2.
Here we go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. You ain't going nowhere.
They're going to try and run. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Watch the out. Watch. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Mike 48, Mike 48. 70 Lions. Watch the blood, watch the blood, watch the blood. Watch the blood.
Now a carry for the 1994 Hall of Famer, Tony Dorsett. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Let's go, baby. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59.
They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Hand him out.
Normally, when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Let him know. Check, 48's the mic. Check, 48.
From the gun, Gannon. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Joker. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Vic with a give to Sanders. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. That's it, baby. That's it, baby. We go to work. We go to work.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Vic back around his own goal line. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
43. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. And he connects with Ebron. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
You think you gonna get this?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Mike's 43.
Here's Michael Vick.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
Steps
you.
away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Mike and 18. We own them. We own them.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vic, a screen to Bell. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
43 is the mic. Bring it. Check.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Two minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Rip right.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of the 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, Vic. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they helped get him out of trouble.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Get ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check.
Looking to throw. Gannon. They set up the screen to Dorsett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Now the Hall of Famer Dorsett. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Ryan Kerrigan, the one who stepped in to make that play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's get off the field, D. 48. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Come on, D.
To throw on second down. Gannon. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check, 48's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Stay with your man.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
Operating from the gun. Gannon, flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80, 48's the mic. Check.
From the gun, Gannon. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
19 tight. 19 tight. Don't be scared of it.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Here we go. Here we go.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick, he's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Off the bootleg. Gannon rolling to his right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Here we go. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Back to throw. Gannon. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Check 59. Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gannon, he's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Hey. We got three.
On 3rd down, Gannon. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Mike, 48. Drop deep. 48.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Let's go right here now.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the carry is Allstott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Mike's 59. Double dog. That's the way.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Check 59.
I smell fear in that offense.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
It's our field. Hey, it's our... Switch.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Up from his safety spot to charge in and make the play, Landon Collins.
Got you, punk.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Watch his flip.
To throw on 2nd down. Gannon escaping the pressure right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
Man out, man out, man out.
Check, 48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic. Let's go, D.
Motion. Motion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Gannon eluding the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Sanders with a 1st down carry, but he's going to be stopped up behind the line, a loss of a couple there.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in.
Here we
and
go.
they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Vick operating on 1st down. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Going the other way.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Operating from the gun, Gannon. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
I'm on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Through an opening, and there he goes. It's a big play there for the Saints. 56 yards. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it, Nice job on 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
48's Mike. 48's Mike. Switch.
From the gun, Gannon. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call, even though it was unsuccessful. When you have 1 yard to get, how many times
count on your offense?
Exactly. How many times have we heard a team say that? If you can't get 1 yard in this situation, well, they tried it, didn't get it, but I still think it was the right play.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
A big pickup of 38. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
This is it! This is it!
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go! 70 Timberwolves!
43. It's just me and you.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic being chased out left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Vic will look to throw on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Left side here to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Ready, break!
43's the Mike.
19 Lions!
Not today. 43.
They'll throw again. Here's Vic. Steps away to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
43. Switch up. 43.
It'll be Vic once more. Forced out to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they...
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Gannon. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, D.
From the shotgun, it's Favre. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Favre. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
43.
Favre. And that is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. 70 Rangers. 50 check. Two to Mike. Here we go, D, get off the field. Mike 52.
Looking to throw. Gannon. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. K1 short, pushing through there to make the play defensively. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. turned out not to be the correct decision.
Going for it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Favre to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Cameron Jordan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space. Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Here's Brett Kern now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And he's got it up and through.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Tyler Lockett now with a return.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is far.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 43 is the money.
They're going to try and throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Check hot route. Hot. 19 Lion.
To throw is Favre.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Favre on 2nd down.
He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Favre.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
43 is the mic. Let's go, 19.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds Beckham complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
43 is the mic, boys. 43.
On second down, Favre. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll throw now on the final play. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
All over you.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So that one will be accepted. And they go play action with Favre. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Watch the slat! Watch the slat! Watch the slat! Watch the Check 20.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check that little Mike 52 right here.
Back to throw. Gannon, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Pass on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 34 yards there. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Gannon. Flush to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To throw on 2nd down. Gannon. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
45.
From the gun, Gannon. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down. Back now here on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Check 45 in the mic.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
16 yards, a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Looking to throw on second down. Gannon. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 14. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Where's 52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
They'll run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. Good, too.